must you try to kiss her? Admiring her, must you come close to her to hug her? Somebody's wife? Must you eye her buttons?
Is she married?
She is married with the children. Listen and listen very carefully. There is something that is common among the Nigerian senators. They are not satisfied with whatsoever that is within their own judiciary. You see somebody, the wife of the late Odumegwu Ikemba one of Biafra land. Because the woman is so beautiful, so well created, the daughter of Governor Ono, the former Miss World or runner-up Miss World, former Miss Nigeria, Africa. Now, because of our credentials in appearance, credentials in beauty, credentials in academics, then Ojukwu, because she already says she wants to marry a hero, seeing Ojukwu as a hero, she admitted and accepted Ojukwu as her husband, which they married legally. Today Ojukwu is no more, and every Nigerian senators want to have a cake of that, of her. Now, I don't know if that is the reason why the Tinubu gave her the appointment of State Minister of State and Foreign Affairs. Now, did you give it to her because the senators want to begin to make tests of what is in between her legs?
No, they have to screen her, you know, before she assumes.
Is the screening has something to do with that thing in between her legs? Or screening has to do with something of her intelligence? I want to know. That an Nigerian is to tell you the level, how low Nigerian senators, Nigerian Senate, everything, Nigerian elders, Nigerian lawmakers, how woefully, how stupid they are. Yes, that is to tell you the level of their mentality. They are not actually mature to be old enough to be an elderly state people.
Maybe they were just trying to admire her beauty, like the normal way every man should admire a woman.
Good and fine. You admiring somebody, must you try to kiss her? Admiring her, must you come close to her to hug her? Somebody's wife, must you eye her buttons?
Is she married?
She is married with the children. She is a wife of somebody. Now, a widow. A widow, did she tell you that she wants you? Did she tell you that she wants to remarry? And I believe that if she does, people like Akpabio doesn't have the criteria of coming close to her. Because there are men in this country and in the world at large.
Akpabio is a married man.
Akpabio is not just a married man. I'm talking about the category, a class. I'm talking of class.
Don't forget, Akpabio is the third man in Nigeria.
Akpabio did not have the qualification to compare the woman qualification. Akpabio did not have the integrity to compare the integrity of her late husband. On which class did Akpabio belong? Akpabio only belongs to governor. Excuse me. Akpabio qualification is the qualification of Tinubu and co. Is the class of Mr. President and co. People that buy result. People that don't have certificate. On a normal sense of human, how can the Senate president just succumb and say he can even easily change to Islam? Does it make sense? You just like that. You say you accept Islam.
He dresses like them.
And you dress it like them. Is it normal? Is somebody like that normal? Is that the class of Bianca a man that don't know his stand? Despite the fact that he's the third man in the country, he doesn't know his stand. He doesn't have legacy. He doesn't have policy. He's not a disciplined person. Are you getting it? No. Bianca needs somebody that is disciplined, a hero like her late husband. If she even intend to remarry, not marry somebody like Akpabio that don't know his left and right, that don't know where he stands. No. Bianca is far and above beyond the level of Nigerian politicians, especially the level of the ones in the position now. Because starting from the head to the least, they don't have qualification. They are all criminals, thieves, rooters of public fund. Evil people, look at in their own tenure that they arrest 11 years old children and put them in a cell for 90 days, no food, no water, and you allegedly accuse them, firstly arrest them, firstly accuse them, firstly asking them 10 million to pay. People that are asking for, that they are hungry, asking you for food. The only way for them to express themselves, their concern, they are telling you that they are hungry. Please give us food. You carry them and put them into cell for 90 days. You accuse them of attempt to overthrow our government of that age and that stage. Somebody where they hungry, he go get strength carry gun. No, which is strength will he or she carry gun? 11 years. 11 years. I am asking you, Mr. Moderator, I'm asking you, is that the kind of class that you want to Juku wife, Bianca, to go and mess herself up with? She's above that level. She's above that class. There's no, in that senatorial seat, in that department, starting from the president, Tinubu, down to the last person or the least person, none of them have the class to withstand Bianca Ojukwu. So if Bianca should have something to do with people, they should do with the people of Calabar. And Calabar like her late husband.
Are you saying because of she's a lawyer, so no Nigerian politician?
Not just a lawyer, listen to me. Lawyer day level. Lawyer day level. Nnamdikanu is a lawyer. Binta Nyako is a lawyer. A judge for that matter. And what have you. But to go and check what happened in September 24, 2024 this year. Look at the statement. Look at the kind of word that was coming out of Nnamdikanu. That is to tell you that lawyer past lawyer. Judge past. Something that when he finish addressing them, putting them in the right condition, a whole judge penciled down that she quit the case. Binta Nyako resigned. She quit handling the case. And he said what? Coming back. She's not yet coming back.
She's coming. The chief judge has mandated her to continue with her.
Reported the case. They took the case. He Toso reversed it back. Toso said he will not handle that case. Let Bianca Binta continue with it.
That's what I'm saying. She's coming back to handle the case.
And she's not ready because her profession, her certificate, her legacy has been tamed. Nobody wants to tame his or her legacy within Nnamdikanu. Because handling the case of Nnamdikanu is like you are playing with your profession. Your profession is at what? At risk. Except you are not ready to dance the music that the Nigerian government are playing for you. That is the only thing that will help you and enable and energize your profession to stand and for you to keep your credentials upright. But so long you want to dance the music that the Nigerian government are playing, you will dent your name. you will dent your certificate, then you will dent your profession and your face. Not just only in Nigeria, not just only Africa, but in the entire world. So nobody would like to do that, except those like the stupid and the foolish lawyers, like the one that was defending Nigeria in the issue pertaining to the all those premature the people that intend, according to them, they are allegedly accused that intend to take power from Tinubu. That lawyer, what's his name? It's only people like that that is ready, that will be willing or ready to come and dent themselves the more, because they don't have future and they don't have anywhere they are going to. They don't have the face of the world. They have only Tinubu face, which is the face of wickedness. One tenor and end it there. God bless you.
So, okay, we've also seen, but Nigerians have come and said that for Akpabio, and Senate, why they were screening, Bianca, that at least they should be talking about how to make Nigeria move forward. Not also trying to, portray or trying to, admire her, that kind of thing.
That is to tell you that is something I want to tell you. I'm making a point to you that this is what they're supposed to, you understand? This is what they're supposed to not to do by admire. They don't need to admire her. You don't give somebody like her an appointment and because of her waist. And that is the problem of Nigeria. If you want to give somebody appointment, give the person appointment by merit, not by your selfish interest. And that is why Nigeria as a nation can never go forward. Nigeria know they better and it no go better. Why? Look at the mentality. Appointing Bianca and all of them, their eyes on their waist, their heart. They already, I know somebody like Akpabio is already imagining his heart. Already imagining, nothing it. How he go take Rob Bianca body. Forgotten that he is the Senate president that's supposed to think on how Nigeria will move forward. He did not think of it. He's thinking of Bianca waist. Senate president do we have?
If at all that Okorocha is dead, we are not going to believe Okorocha's spokesperson. All the spokespersons, publicity, media persons for all these governors, presidents, ministers, commissioners in Nigeria, they are liars. They are just like Lai Mohammed. What they tell you is always the opposite. So that's why I'm always saying that I'm the kind of person that don't wish anybody dead. I'm not wishing Okorocha death. I don't think so. That in my life I wish anybody dead. But it is whatsoever a man, so he repeat it while alive or dead. I don't know what I understand. Yes. But to me, this Okorocha spokesperson is a liar. If Okorocha is dead, they won't tell you. If Okorocha is still alive, they won't tell you. But when they know that if they said he's dead, it's not favoring them, they will say no, he's alive. And actually, when they know that if Okorocha is alive, if he's alive, is not favoring them, is favoring some people, they will say no, he's dead. I don't really understand where I'm going. So what I'm trying to say is that I know him as a half Igbo, half Hausa, a man who is having many, scholarship students on his payroll. I don't understand. Yeah. But mostly in the north. He actually educated the mid-belt. He grew up in Plateau State. That's where he comes from. He was there, he made his money as a government contractor. Nobody even actually knew him in Igbo land. It was of recent that Okorocha migrated from the north into the southeast, where the whole world believed his paternity, is from. I don't know what I understand. So he gave them scholarship in the mid-belt, that's Plateau, Taraba, Nasarawa, in the north there. None has been given scholarship in the southeastern Nigeria by Rochas. Actually, if Rochas has given many in the southeast, it should be when he was governor of Imo State. So that is Imo State government money. When Okorocha was campaigning, he said, actually, I will give many students free education. Before he said Jackson Robinson, a hawker, small girl that was selling granite, he said, hey, come, carry down your granite, come. He gave that girl scholarship up to university level, but from Imo State government purse. It wasn't his money. See, from that, the Imolites were seduced into voting Okorocha that first tenure of 4 years. And Okorocha promised them free education. That was Bubu Yaya free education. Okorocha, during his first tenure, gave Ndimo Bubu Yaya free education. What did I say? Bubu Yaya. Bubu Yaya is not a complete thing. Bubu Yaya is like 419 free education. Bubu Yaya. And he gave them that Bubu Yaya free education. Then, on his second coming, he almost siphoned 75% Imo State government public fund into his private force, formed a Minister of Enjoyment. The first man, his inception of Minister of Enjoyment in Nigeria started with Rochas Okorocha. His in-law, he formed a foundation for his wife, a foundation that international organizations were bringing millions of dollars into. As if that was not enough, Okorocha erected Jacob Zuma, the then South African president, his effigy or statue in Owerri, costing over almost 1 billion naira to erect that statue. So this is the man that is in line with all the political juggernauts in the north, in the south, in the west, and the southeastern Nigeria, getting away our commonwealth into their private purses. Okorocha was among the political rogues in Nigeria. I'm not trying to paint him gold by telling the whole world that I don't support his death. Actually, I don't. But all his antecedents are in my head. Okorocha is not the right person that we can actually eulogize. A eulogium. No, we don't eulogize any bad Igbo man. Okorocha is in line with Ojus Okalo. Okorocha is in line with the like of Hope Uzodimma. Okorocha is in line with the like of what is this man? Dave Umahi. All of them, Peter Mba, Chimaroke Nnamani. I don't understand. All these political juggernauts in the east that have been holding nnamdikanu incarcerated at the DSS facilities. Rochas Okorocha is among them. And we actually see how Ojukwu blessed Rochas in 2007, 2008. He actually blessed Rochas Okorocha. He anointed him because Rochas contested under Apuga. Yes. And Rochas won. His second tenure was what? A hell for the Ndimo. So all the Bubu Yaya life that Okorocha lived in Imo State, I think it has to at least come out after him, which is why rumors of his death, people were drinking yesterday in various beer parlor, people were jubilating that Rochas is dead. I've not seen anything good or someone dying. Because if he dies, are you going to eat his torso, meat, corpse, or what? He doesn't want celebrating. Anybody that siphon public fund, money that belongs to the orphanage, belongs to the poor, belongs to the entire citizenry, if you siphon that money, you are going to pay back, whether when alive or dead. So this time around, his role when he was killing Mazop people, that time IPOB people did not come in full force that time. They were just, springing up, newly. But he partook on annihilation in large numbers, in their large numbers of the Mazop. When Wazirika was the chairman or president of Mazop. So Rochas partook in killing him. I don't know, in killing Mazop people. So the race the Igbos are fighting for now, that is Biafra agitation. Rochas is aligning with the North. Rochas turns his back on IPOB. He has never come out one day and asked federal government of Ndibu Zoo Republic to at least allow Nnamdi to come out. He has never actually advocated or solicited for nnamdikanu's release one day. So I don't see anything good about Rochas for Igbo man. And I'm a core Igbo man. I love Igbo man. I've been speaking on the social media every day. specifically for emancipation of Igbo man. I don't really understand. Anything about Biafra is what interests me. And the person of interest I'm talking about now is nnamdikanu. Could be that Rochas was advocating or soliciting in the past for nnamdikanu to come out. Nobody should be rumoring about his death. They want him dead because he's a bad man. Yes, Rochas is a bad man.
But a spokesman come and say that he knows people that committed this atrocity of putting it in media that Okorocha is dead. But do you think that it's because of the wickedness that they did to nnamdikanu? That's what is paying by. Look at Ofa in battle. Do you think that because of what they did to nnamdikanu, that's what is coming back to us?
Yes, you remember Ozuzo Akalu. You remember Ozuzo Akalu. Okanu was looking for nnamdikanu to kill him 2017, 2018. Now Ozuzo Akalu was looking for him. He ran to Ghana. He went to Britain, everywhere looking for nnamdikanu. He actually went to yes, that visiting is to give him disease, terminal disease. That's why nnamdikanu could not have a handshake with him. Ozuzo Akalu is a high-profile assassin used by federal government of Nigeria to perpetrate in all manners of criminalities against Igbo man. No, he shouldn't have had a handshake with nnamdikanu because we know Ozuzo Akalu as a dangerous man is what? Is an errand boy of the north. Is a Fulani errand boy. How could you think that Igbo man would like Ozuzo Akalu to have a handshake with nnamdikanu in DSS facility? When he went that place, nnamdikanu was just there looking at him. He spoke and talk, and they actually promised him many juicy deals. nnamdikanu says he's not entering any deal with anybody, that he wants Biafra. nnamdikanu actually disgraced Ozuzo Akalu. Ozuzo Akalu went home frustrated and annoyed, seriously dejected and irked by what nnamdikanu actually told him. So what we are trying to say is that I'm not saying anybody should die. What I mean is that what you did in nnamdikanu, remark it very well, tip it, tipper it, or tip it, or italicize it. I don't understand, or underline it well, because later it's coming after you. Okay, look at what is happening to Ipanyoba. Was he a good man? Being a good man will allow the community to celebrate you. Being a bad man will allow this community to ostracize you, even dead. Ostracization is when you are dead, you will go into banishment. Or if you are living in the community, they won't be having any transaction or interaction with you. That's the meaning of ostracization. Ostracizing you. I don't understand. But banishment is when you are outlawed, sent into exile in the faraway land. Nobody will associate with you for a particular period, arrived as an agreement or reach as an agreement with you. Sometimes 10 years, sometimes 20 years, sometimes 5 years. I'm a true Igbo man. So this time around, Ipanyoba has actually come out to at least tell the whole world that when he was alive, he was a bad man. He wasn't representing Biafrans too well. That's why Nnewi community has turned their back on his corpse. They said Ipanyoba should be buried when nnamdikanu is out. That's the agreement.
Okay, sorry. So, but lastly, do you think that as for Okorocha, do you think that because of their selfish interest, that's why they want one Nigeria? This politician like
yes, you don't need to go too far. Selfish interest makes Ipanyoba, Hope Uzodinma, Ozuzo Akalu, Peter Mba, the Chimaroke Nnamani, we know, the former governor of Anambra State. That's why they want one Nigeria. Any politician in Nigerian country that wants what is going on now, celebrating this kind of illegitimate administration, are those people that want the country to remain stagnant. They want what they are benefiting from the country. They want what they are receiving from the federal to remain. They want to remain parasite to the federal, to the detriment or at the detriment of others. I don't understand. But if you see anybody that's telling you, I want Nigeria division, I want Nigeria division, those are good people. Those are people that want every Nigeria to be alive, to be, enjoying infrastructural amenities, to be enjoying, the kind of good things, natural things that God has given us in this country. Those are the people that actually want it. They mean good. They mean well for everybody. So this Hope Okorocha's agitation for, one Nigeria one Nigeria, one country. It is out of what? Self-egoism, selfish interest. That is self-centeredness. I don't understand. Then the same with Okorocha, the same with Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma is a selfish man. Hope Uzodinma is a man who wants Nigeria to remain one at the what? Detriment and the risk of the lives of the Igbos. But I want to tell you that one tree can never make a forest. There's no time in history man is dispensable. No man is an island and no man is indispensable. Come what may, Hope Uzodinma, Rochas, Okorocha, Okano, there will be things of the past and people will just telling stories about what they did to the Igbo nation.